Hello there, and welcome to another edition of the Volleyball Coaches Show. I'm Jordan Bazeron with MurrayAthletics.com, joined alongside head volleyball coach Steven Gream. Now, Coach, you guys had a big conference match last night against Henderson State. You guys came out on top, a 3-0 sweep, and Manji had 12 kills. Reum had 12 assists per set. But also defensively, your team limited Henderson to a 117 attacking percentage. What can you say about your team's performance in that match?
I thought we did a really good job of balancing our attack as well as balancing with defense. We've always had, we've had some matches where we were offensively superior and then kind of let our defense fade a little bit, try to slug it out. And then we've had it where we've had a defensive pickup and our offense didn't carry up with it. I thought we did a really good job of balancing it out a little bit. All of our hitters got involved. Manji did have 12 kills, but we had other people that stepped up as well. Defensively, we held them to a low hitting percentage because our block picked up. First set, not so much. Then after the second and third sets, our block picked up, which made our defense run a little bit smoother there. So I thought the nice balance is what was the key there last night. Yeah,
offensively, Shelby Lauterbach had a promising night, and defensively, the story was Ali O'Banian getting back on track with 6 blocks.
Yeah.
Six of your last seven GAC matches, your team has attacked over 200, with the exception being Northwestern Oklahoma State. You guys attacked 175, still won the match. What can you say about your team's increased chemistry throughout the season?
Well, I think, as we've said before, I think the longer we go, the more used to each other we are getting. You know, we got those 2 new setters that have finally started getting used to our hitters getting used to them as well. We're starting to mix sets up now as we get more comfortable with the sets, so we can run more things, which is going to open up more holes in a team's blocking defense stuff. So that's going to help us with the hitting percentage there. And you know, when you got Manji hitting 400 and 500 on the outside, that's going to help your hitting percentage there as well. So, you know, a combination of all that, I think, is what's being consistent with that. But we can't do that if we don't get to passing and we don't play defense. So it's kind of like chicken and egg type thing. So where everything's working together, and the longer we go, the better we get.
Now let's talk about your team's season as a whole thus far. You guys started out 0-10, and then now you've won 8 of the last 10, including 4 straight conference matches. What's changed about this team's demeanor?
We played, like as we've said before, we played a very tough schedule, and the tough schedule was supposed to prepare us for these matches that we're playing in. And now we're getting these matches that we're used to each other. The team chemistry's there. We're mixing our sets up. We're playing better defense. And when we get in these games that are tight, we're like, we've done this before. We've been here before. And now they're starting to feel that confidence sprouting over. And I think the 0-10 record, nobody wants to be 0-10. But if 0-10 helps us prepare for the conference game, it'd be well worth it.
Now, moving into tomorrow, you guys have another big road conference match against Arkansas Tech, who actually took ArkansasMonticello to 5 sets last night. ArkansasMonticello, a team you guys beat pretty handily. So what does that say about the strength and the parity in the Great American Conference?
Oh, it's one of the things I love about this conference is anybody can be on anybody on any given night. I mean, we played Henderson State last night. Yes, we beat them 3-0, but they weren't blowouts. They put up a nice fight. So I figure Monticello's the same way with Tech. I mean, when you're the person on top, everybody's going to be gunning for you. And so, especially with being at Monticello. So I see that Monticello brought their A game and kind of take off guard a little bit, but Tech, you know, talented enough to get away with it. But you know, this conference is so. I mean, I'm never take a team for granted. I don't care where they're ranked in the standings in this conference because of the parity so much.
Now, Arkansas Tech, a team that's ranked first in the GAC in kills per set, assists per set, and hitting percentage, sounds like an ultra offensive team. What do you got? What's the game plan for you guys going into Russellville, and what do you guys need to do to get a win?
Well, I know I'm sounding like a broken record here, but we just got to take care of what we do. We got to cut down our unforced errors. You can't have a lot of unforced errors against a team like Arkansas Tech. They're going to feed off that. You're giving them free points, first of all, or you're giving them easy points to get their offense going. Second thing we've got to do is we've got to serve aggressive. We've got to put it to where they can't set multiple people. The one reason why they have those stats on the hitting is because they can set 5 different people, and those 5 different people are hitting very well. They got a setter that's doing like Taylor Reum is for us. She's mixing the sets up, finding those holes in the defenses, and that's where they're getting the high hitting percentage. That's why we've been hitting over 200 ourselves. And the other thing is that we just got to play like we've been playing. We got to pound the ball and mix the ball, the sets up, and again find those holes on their side. I think that's the keys to beating not only that Tech but any team, is isolate their weaknesses and go at it and mix the sets up to where they can't focus on one player and serve aggressive where they can't run what they want to run. That's the game of the game right there.
Now moving into this weekend, you guys go into Springfield, Missouri. You have a tri-match at Drury, two Great Lakes Valley Conference teams. You start with a Quincy team that's kind of struggling a little bit in conference, but they're up there in blocks per set. And then on the other side, Drury has had a better season thus far. You know, they beat Harding early on this season. Is it more of the same that it'll take for your team to get a W in those two matches?
Yeah, I think so. You know, we're not very familiar with either one of those teams. We haven't played them since I've been here, I know that. So we're obviously going to be looking at tape and trying to get as much information on them as we can. Might try to talk to a few coaches, try to get some insights there. But the key thing, again, is that we just got to take care of what we do. And if we work what we can do, we can play with anybody. And, you know, going in these matches, we're going to be having that mindset of play your game and see where it sits, and then we make the judgments along the way.
All right, Lady Mute Rider fans, you heard it here first from head coach Steven Gream. The Lady Mute Riders travel on the road tomorrow. They take on Arkansas Tech in Russellville at 6 p.m. And then moving into this weekend, they have a doubleheader Saturday in Springfield, Missouri. First match at 4:30, followed by another match at 7. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks again, Coach.
Thank you.